Hey, welcome back to Cubic Odyssey. So, I didn't post a video yesterday because I had this idea on Friday, and I spent about half the night on Friday, and then all day Saturday uh, trying to get this idea done. So, you hear a bunch of shooting behind me here, and might recognize the spot I'm at. I'm at a temple. So there's one of the projectors over there, another one over there. And all the shooting that you hear is those two annoying little guys on the corners right there. I got myself a couple of laser turrets, and they've got fantastic range. So this one is shooting at something over here. Not sure exactly what. He's probably going to target that one next. But then this idiot on this corner is aiming up there somewhere in the sky. I'm not sure what he's shooting at. It's out of render range for me, but it's like way out there, but he's got fantastic range. And then up on top, you'll notice I've got a meteor uh, defense turret up there. There are two of them up there, and there are one of these laser turrets on the four corners around the temple up there. And I parked my ship directly above the temple for a reason. And that door right there, and the little tag that says base 1 is the reason. So if we come over here, I put down some of the blue blocks here from the mines, and we've got a nice titanium door here, and this is the reason that it took me so long. I hollowed out this entire space in here because I got the idea that I wanted to build a base underneath the temple. Just more convenient for making warp cells and light pills and just all kinds of stuff. So I've got 4 pillars coming down, and then I've got 4 LED lights there to kind of light up the area. And if I turn on my flashlight, it lights the place up even more. And the reason I have these workstations right here is because I have an elevator right there in the middle of them that goes up to that block there. So I can be down here working on stuff, and I can just hop on my elevator when I want to make some warp cells and just go upstairs, make some warp cells, and then come back down. So I've got 6 workstations in here. We've got a repairing bench, armory bench. We've got the ship, mod, advanced crafting, and a builder bench. And then I've got a glowing ore extractor sitting right here, which has pulled up 3 more glowing gold for me. Nice. Getting a nice little collection of that. Every 10 minutes it pulls up another chunk. So I just leave this thing running here while I'm doing stuff. And then surrounding all of this are titanium chests. And there are 6 here, 6 here. And then we've got another 12 on this side. And then we've got 10 on this side and another 12 on this side. I've got 5 refineries sitting right here. They're all quantums. And then I've got 2 quantum recyclers sitting right here. So this chest, of course, is going to be all energy capsules. And then the one below it is where I'm going to be tossing weapons and tools and all the stuff that's going to go into these 2 to make energy capsules that's going to go in here, which are going to power these. So each of these, I've thrown 100 energy capsules into every one of these. There is one upgrade above what they've currently got. So they're all quantums. The next and last upgrade is a Celestium refinery. And, ooh, I have almost enough stuff. Definitely got enough polonium, 661 bars of it. We've got enough X matter and gamma matter cells to increase that. But I'm going to need another 4 wiring in order to upgrade all 5 of these. Ooh. Now, the recyclers only go as high as quantum, which is fine. Night is falling out there, of course. It's getting a little darker in here. I put a bed in over here for when nighttime comes. Now, I found that, you put down one bench here, and it's like, okay, you placed a bench. As soon as you place a second bench, it's like, hey, outpost established, and it defines a perimeter. So the perimeter of my base is just inside the door there. And then if we come over here, that is the northern edge of my base. And then there's another edge where that one is there. And there's another edge over there. So it's a circle around where the workstations are placed. But those guns get kind of annoying because they're not terribly accurate, and they're shooting at animals, pirates, you name it, anything that gets within their range. They just blindly take shots at it. So I've got tons of room in here to be able to place stuff. I could build the entire place if I wanted. Honestly, I don't need to stay within the bounds of my base, really. Let's hop on the old elevator here and go upstairs. I did notice it was going past this block right here. It should stop at that block, but it doesn't. For some weird reason, it goes all the way up there. And I'm not sure why. But, hey, whatever. We still got a bunch of red on our star map here. So, here's where I can make my warp cells and my light shards. I don't have any dark shards on me. I think I've got a couple on the ship up there. But this thing does not take into account my inventory on the ship. Only what I've got on me. And then we've got our dark shards that we can make over here. Well, that's weird. That one actually takes into account. Why don't you? Okay. I might have used... Oh, right. I used them all. That's why. Oops. So, yeah, this idiot is firing up there somewhere. I don't know what he's shooting at. That one's just kind of chilling over there, and then the one over in that corner, he's shooting at stuff. The pirates don't dare come around anymore. This one is shooting at something over there. So, I got advanced laser turrets on opposite corners here, and then just regular laser turrets on those corners. You found something new to shoot at. Pirates! Actual pirates! Check that out. Need a hand? There you go. This one's yours. Go for it. It's a pirate. Take him out. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody shot at me from somewhere, and it wasn't this guy. I'm gonna switch over to this gun. Did you hit me? Okay, got that guy. So yeah, I'm level 25 as far as close combat goes, or the melee. So level 25 miner, 7 knighthood, 6 building. Yeah, I know. 30 on mining, 30 crafting, 1 melee. Ah, right, because I don't use melee weapons all that much. 30 unranged, 6 darkness, 15 trading, and 27 space combat. I've been dealing with a lot of pirates out in space. I only have the main quest right now. I haven't made any blueprints. As far as discoveries go, almost everything except for that elusive glowing iron. I've neutralized 375 pirates, 16 zombies apparently. Oh, right, right. Yep, some of the more uh, infected planets. There have been some zombies. Destroyed 110 ships. Visited 29 planets, 22 systems. Uh, Killed 347 creatures. Wow. Purified 2 planets. Activated 4 temples. 11 cities. 3 pirate bases cleared. Crafted 2,200 items. Sold 692. Bought 969. And I've died like 28 times. So, yeah. We take a look at it. I've got a tier 7 suit, tier 6 scanner, tier 7 backpack, and backpack, which is why my storage is now maxed out here. My extractor is maxed out at a tier 8. This marksman rifle I got is a tier 7 that does 1120 damage. So, yeah, I'm taking out everything with that. This little guy does 168, but it's got a really great rate of fire. And then my machine gun does 220 damage. This does 280. I've got 28 tier 7 gear fuel cells, 52 tier 6. That's another tier 6 that's partial. That's a tier 7. Don't know why it won't use the level 6 before the 7, but hey, whatever. I do have an extra wood chest sitting here. Because I made too many. I might put more chests in the base. I don't know yet. Let's go grab the stuff they left us. So nice of them to leave us stuff. Oh, there's some stuff over there too. Oh, and I see some dark stuff over here. Excellent. A little bit of aluminum down there. Nice. Grab that. Take a little trip up here. Not much to see. Okay. Cool. So yeah, those laser turrets can get a little bit annoying because they try to take out everything that they see as a threat. Animals, pirates, you name it. They're wanting to shoot everything. So it's pretty much a constant thing with them. I did have a bit of an issue with meteor strikes here while I was building the base. You'll probably notice there's a bit of a hole right there, and that looks like it's been filled in. And that's because a meteor strike came in and hit right there while I was digging out under there, and took out that wall, put a great big crater in there. So the temples are not immune to these strikes, because if we go up here even, we go take a look up here, over in this corner over here, you'll notice there's a great big hole in the floor right there. And then there's a bunch of blocks missing right here. That's because a meteor strike came in and hit right here. It's the only thing that can take out those blocks. I can't, even with a tier 8 extractor, I cannot take out any of these blocks here. These blocks right here, these gray ones, I can take out those. I cannot take out those blocks. So that is a marker 1, where that is an ancient hull block. So I can take those. Can't can't take that one, can't take those, can't take any of these. Yeah, so for the most part, the temples are indestructible except for this ring of gray blocks right here. But if a meteor strike does come down and hit a temple, they will take it out. Yeah, I may as well just take out those 2 blocks. Oh, and that. Yeah, sure. We'll take out the stairs. Why not? Make it nice and even. Okay, so they stopped shooting. So those electric plants that pop up, yeah, these guys shoot at them. Any animals that come within range. Oh, yep. And now he's trying to take out... Oh, and he did it too. He got the bat. Nice. Ooh, pirates. I see pirates. Oh, come here. That hurt. Hang on. Is there one over here somewhere? No. Boop. Yeah. You weren't surviving that, bud. Is there another one? Oh yeah, there's one in here. Hi. You thought you could hide from me, did you? Oh, well, there was a pirate over here. A couple of them. Nice job, turret. Okay, let's go right there, where that guy was standing. Grab his stuff. Don't care about that. So yeah, my little turrets are doing their job. Protecting all my stuff, even though I don't have much stuff in here yet. All my stuff is up there. So, let's go to Bane. And get away from all the shooting. Slightly quieter up here. So, yeah, all those refineries were lined up here. Now they're down there. So I've got a crafting bench and a repair bench here. But if we look in the inventory, the inventory is almost full. So I've got extra gear fuel cells up here, like level 3s, a few weapons. I am going to get rid of some stuff. Like these are tier 7s. That is a celestial ruby sword. There's a white one, a red one, a green one, a blue one. I think a yellow one too. I've got all this stuff here that I want to take down there. Health packs and gear fuel cells and ship fuel cells. Just, yeah, 35 matter containers, and then I've got a whole bunch of dark, gamma, X, and Higgs boson here. These are all dark matter cells. So I've got some of this stuff already. We've got glowing ores and gems. Eldritch that I can't really make anything with. Radioplasm, Nebelfur, Myconite. We got dark dust. And then here I've got some mods. These are level 3. These 2 are level 5. I want to put them into something. Bunch of Darkness Banisher mods, Jetpack mods, whole bunch of ores that I need to process. And we got a whole bunch of bars that have already been processed. Another whole bunch more. Yeah, we even got some glowing ones down here. Silicon, radium, copper, sulfur, uranium. And then we got a whole bunch more ores that I need to process. So, yeah, we got to get all this stuff down to that base. A rock. What are you doing in there? And you, go away. Bones. Bones, go talk to Scotty. I'm busy. So we got some energy capsules, processors, matter containers that I got off the pirates. Got a shotgun. Another shotgun. a machine gun, and another machine gun. Cool. And then we got a couple of ancient hull blocks. So, health pack 6, 5. Have not seen any 7s yet, but that's fine. It's so dark up here in the ship. If we go down here, I've still got these 3 chests sitting here. So I do have a composite here that I bought on a station. I have not seen any more on any of the other stations. So I need to find some of them. But here are the swords. So we've got the Celestial Azure, Celestial Ruby, Luminex, another Luminex. There is a green one. I had one at one time. I lost it. But we've got, machine guns. We've got rifles. A couple more tier 8 extractors. There's a tier 7. Glowing gems. Got some gold there. Just a whole bunch of stuff that I need to move and everything. And then gamma, antimatter, dark, and X matter cells, and Higgs boson. You notice I got quite a few of those sitting up here. All of these I found out there. So the houses and the abandoned structures out there, I found all of them out there in those chests. And also in the mines there, in the ancient chests. So, yeah, I really haven't needed to make too many of them. We have a Sword of Ethereum here, a purple one. There's a green one. The Celestial Emerald Sword. Yeah, I've got swords all over the place in here. A couple of tier 6 extractors. There's a 7. A 4. Bunch of tier 4 weapons. Tier 5 weapons. Tier 6. Got a whole bunch of light pills that I found somewhere. Then we've got a giant paint gun, regular paint gun, and a super paint gun. So, yeah, if I ever want to paint anything like my ship, I can do that. But this ship, I have 1 warp cell in it at the moment. I don't appear to have any more back here in storage, so I'll leave that 1 right there. Maybe I should take it with me. I have gone and visited a couple more systems. Let's take a look at the map here. So we are on Durrell 4. This is where I've decided to make my base because it's a level 25 planet. All of the gear that I'm wearing currently, I found on this planet at the abandoned structures and in the houses and everything. So it's been really good running around on this planet because it's such a high level. I'm getting a lot of really high level gear, and I really wish that would stop. I'm trying to scroll back and it's scrolling in. So we've got a city over here that I haven't been to yet. I thought there was another city here. Guess not. Okay. Apparently there are no crashed ships or speeders on this planet. Interesting. Well, we've got a whole bunch of meteor strikes over there. We've got that bit of darkness there. There's a meteor. Got a bunch of stuff around us, but yeah, you can see where I've been, mainly around this area and then up over here. Kind of flew past the city and came over here. I think I started there, went that way, came over here, went to here, and then for some reason there's a little spot over here. I think I came in here, flew around there, and left the planet again. Could be. I don't know. There are 4 planets in this system. The only reason I went to this one is because it's the one with the temple. Drell 3 looks like a water world. 1 and 2, I can't tell what they are, but they've got glowing emerald and gold on them. So, yeah. Should I go visit another system? Probably. Um, see if I can find any even higher level uh, systems. This one's a 25. Maybe I can find a 26, 27, 28. We've already found Cuberian, which is a level 30. And I'm curious as to what this shield breaker is. The G key. I don't know. It's like break planet shields? What? We should go find out. Let's go find out. Um, I don't know if I can do it with this ship, though. So actually, let's head over to the space station quick. Where are you? Over there. Okay. And we'll just quickly head in there because 2 of the planets still have shields on them. And yeah, Durell 4 is a ways out from our gate here. So there's one of the planets right there. And there's the thing that's shielding it over there. So I'm kind of wondering if I can use that shield breaker. I don't even know if I can use it. All right, we're just gonna jump out of cruise. So if you hit S while you're coming in, disengages your cruise, and then you can just kind of skip around that and go over to the space station. And there's Leviathan sitting there. I have that ship. It's kind of cool. I don't mind it. It's a Titan. Is it a Titan or a fighter? I can't remember. Can't remember. Let's go outside. Leviathan, it's a fighter, right? 12,960 health, 3,600 shield, 568 damage. Yeah, and he wants 1.1 million for that thing. I got mine for free, you fool. So something I figured out with these ships. You'll notice my guns on this ship are up there. Normally they would be back here because I found something out. You see where the guns are on this. This is the widest spot on this ship right here. That window that this thing is sitting on. That's where the guns place themselves. And they place themselves at the back of it. So actually, if I came, let's say, over here, and let's say that gray one right there, let's say that middle one, and I built the dots out this way so that they were 1 or 2 blocks wider than that window. Save everything, exit the game, come back in, that gun would move itself up here. So it'll move itself to the widest spot on your ship. And hence the reason I made these little wings here so that they come out here and it's wider than that spot back there. Now my guns are up near the front instead of, at the back of the ship. Because the back of the ship, for some reason, is always the widest spot. Um, so, yeah, hypersonic, they are back there. Pod, I don't know where the guns are on pod. Probably at the back somewhere. They don't make a lot of sense. The ultraviolet intruder, they are back there somewhere. I think I tried to make something up near the front for them. Micro, they are back there. So yeah, let's go Leviathan. They are back here. There is no way to place them up here unless you build something like way out here on the front. So, Camo Stellar Jet. Again, they're back there. I'd like to move them up here somewhere. Just makes more sense. Let us place the guns ourselves. Uh, Planet Biter. They are, of course, back there. That is the widest spot. Neutron, back here. The Vespera. I don't remember where the guns are on Vespera. They're probably back here somewhere. But I'm thinking, if this is the same depth as that back there, I could probably build a little wing out here somewhere and have the guns at the front. But this is a really weird ship, the Vespera, just because it looks like some giant ancient key. The Argonaut. Yeah, the guns are way back here. Dual Striker, back there. I would like to build kind of a wing out here somewhere and place them there. Transstellar, back there. Bane, I moved them up there. So, right. I was going to change ships, wasn't I? Yes. We're going to go with Biter because, well, oh, we need to repair it. Okay. There we go. Take a look at the cargo. I have got tier 4 stuff on that one, but I've got 14 warp cells in it. Uh, and I've got a few things stored in here. Ooh, got 5 more quantum processors in there. Dude, I gotta remember to take some of this stuff with me. It needs to go to my base. Ooh, an ancient dark key. One of the dealers was looking for one of those. A whole bunch of bars on here. Glowing uranium. Nice. Glowing diamond on here. We've got 100 diamonds. A whole bunch of these on here, just in case. But yeah, those quantum processors, I need to bring those back with me. We've got a darkness core fragment. Hey, a dark shard. Some wiring. Hey, definitely bring that with me. And let's bring that and that. My inventory is going to be full by the time I get out of here. Tier 5 cell for tier 6 fuel cells. Nice. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, I was gonna go and try and find another place. What does my little friend here have? This thing's got tier 4 in it. What do you got? I've only got 2,900 qubits. I obviously need to go do some missions. Interceptor Mark 5. Really? 22 and a half. Ouch. Only 160 cargo. Really? For a tier 5? Mark 4 fighter has 160. So, what does tier 5 have? Let's go talk to our trader over here. He might have a tier 5. You got something for a fighter? Oh, you've got Pearl. Yeah, it can be sold to vendors. Yeah, whatever. Can't be used for anything, but you can sell it to vendors. Anti-meteor turrets. I got a couple of those. Titanium chest. Yay. Don't want it. Got a whole bunch of those. Tier 4 jetpacks, superconductors, quantum processors. Yeah, you got nothing from my ship. Awesome. How about over here? No. Absolutely nothing. He's got all this kind of stuff here. Always got 500 of it in there, which is good. It means I can always get that stuff. All right. Let's go hop on our little ship here. Our lounging area over there. I took everything out of here. I had a couple of workstations here and the refineries back there, but those are all now in that base that I made. So let's, nope, not there. Let's go here. All right, let's go out here a little bit. Kind of want to get away from the station. And hop out of the seat. Let's go to help. I want to find out about this. Movement controls, cube, flashlight, day, night. Yeah, whatever. Quick travel on planet, teleport to ship, shields. Okay. Melee attacks, health, inventory, fuel, refining cuvets, warp gates, asteroids. Okay, absolutely nothing on the shipbreaker or shield breaker. Cool. What do you got to say about ancient cubes? These special cubes can't be corrupted and can block darkness. Use them to block the red darkness or to create pathways. Well, of course. Ship batteries, yeah. Secondary quests. Some of these pay really good. I've had quests that paid me like, 9 or 10 grand. So yeah. Let's go over to Durrell 1 here. It's a level 23 planet, tier 1, tier 3, and it's got glowing emerald. So I really want to know about Shield Breaker. Looking at it down there, it's the G key, and it looks like it breaks planet shields. I don't know. Let's go. Seriously? Planet shield was disabled. So I don't have to go over there and beat up the drones and take that thing out. I can just walk up to a planet and hit the G key, and there we go. We're on it. So that's the weapon that the guy was looking at building. I got it. There was a glitch. I couldn't get him off the planet. So, yeah. Cool. Well, I've been wondering about that thing for a while. So, Montenegro, 22 to 24. That's nice. Scadlock is a 23. Firmenich, 24. Zaire, 21 to 23. Matters a 24. Okay. Arunya, 22 to 24. Get anything higher? Sarah, 20 to 21, 19, 20, 22 to 23. Got one planet. Oof, scarce. Okay. That's Drell 2. I could go break that one, I suppose. Oh. Hang on. Okay, I broke one shield and now it's recharging. That's gonna take a while. Okay. Bosathon is 22 to 23. So's Orlande. Zigamalas. Yep, that's nice. Okay. What are you? Yanni. Okay. So finding something between a 25 and a 30 is not going to be easy. Okay. Look at the map. Look at the galaxy. Here we are. We are on Durell. Let's pull back a little bit from Durell. Arunia, 22 to 24. Ooh, Royalty, 23 to 26. Nice. Scadlock's at 23. Soken. Sophia, 24 to 26. Begu's at 26. Hang on. Yep. Okay. Let's pull back a bit more from that. Mayland is a 20 to 23, but it's got a temple. So every time we unlock a temple, we get another heart. Really want to unlock a lot of them. Eek, 23 to 24. Regula. Okay, yep. Malia, 23 to 27. And it's got a temple. Ooh, Stratter. My friend, you have 2 planets. You have 4. You've got 1. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Tipping is a 25. That's a 25. Grabble apparently has no planets, but it's got a temple. Don't understand that one. It's like, no, there's no planets here. Sorry, just a temple floating around in space. Yep. So, Malia. Seems like it would be a good one to go to. It's got a temple. Highest level of tech. Moderate danger. A little bit of darkness, but it's got a temple. Okay, let's click on that. Where do we go? Ooh, okay. So we got to go to Montenegro, Royalty, Sofia, and then Malia. Okay. We are here. We got to go there to Montenegro. Not bad. And then we got to go to Royalty. Okay, we're getting a little better. Sofia, about the same. And then in Malia, which it's 4 warp jumps away. Okie dokie. So, next one in the list was Montenegro. Let's go. So we'll just hit J. Warp is charging. I've got, how many was it again? 14 warp cells. Yeah. I think we're good. And we're off. Welcome to the system of Montenegro. Alright. Cool. It has 1 planet. A warp gate. Do you have a space station? That is something I'm wondering. Okay. Ooh, got all kinds of points around here that we can go visit. Probably pirates. You know, knowing my luck, they're all freaking pirates. Let's go check one out. How is our shield breaker doing here? I don't even know. Anywho, this ship, you know, it's a good little ship. I do need to upgrade a couple of things on it, like the guns, the shields, and it's a Frickin' dreadnought. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with a tier 5 dreadnought. They're not fun. Nope. Go away. Ah, really? Ooh, jerk. He's hitting me. Hitting me hard. All right. Yep. You're gonna be that way. All right. I wish I had. Get away from me, jerk. Come here. Where are you? There you are. Wish I had missiles on this thing. God, my shields are going. Yep, there we go. Yeah, my shields were wearing down pretty good. And where the hell am I? I am on Montenegro 1. Okay, that's the planet I was heading to. Ah, there's my ship. Okay. Not looking so good. Okay. Can I repair it? No. I need 24 capacitors and 24 transistors. I do not have a bench on my ship. I should have thought of that. Oops. Okay, what's in the pink bowl? Nothing apparently. It's just a dip in the landscape. We got a pirate tower over there. Another one over there. Another one over there. Another over there. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay, so there's a house over there I can visit. Okay, we have glowing cobalt on this planet. Nice. So, really kind of wondering. Yeah, we'll just quickly take that thing out. I don't need it shooting at my ship. It's already beat up enough as it is. Ooh, missed him. A rat. You dirty rat. Got him. Got that. So those are the laser turrets down here on the ground. That was a meteor. Well, it was a big laser turret up on top there. Okay, so yeah, let's go raid this place. Because I need stuff. Okay, his guns are shooting at something. How? A window. Okay. Let's run over here. Hey, bud. How's it going? Send your friends out. It's all right. I'll talk to them. Thanks. There's a guy up there. He's got a sword. I saw it. Okay. So his laser turrets are shooting at that. We'll just quickly take out the last one there. And let's go to this floor. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. Alright. Jump up here. He's looking for me up there. There's a chest. Just ores? Really? Odd. Hi. There we go. Got him. There. So it turns red when you clear them, which is great. Quickly jump up here. Ooh, a titanium chest. Oh, I have 8 of those. Nice. Cubic gift card. Tier 6 suit. Okay. And some ores. Where's the door? Door! His stuff flew out here. There it is. Yeah, we got that, and that. Okay. I don't think I got the stuff I needed. No. I needed capacitors and transistors. I got microprocessors. Yeah, just not a lot of anything. Those guys are still alive down there. You're welcome. All right. Ooh. There's an abandoned structure there. Did not see that before. Let's go for a little run. Because exercise. Who said that? Me? Exercise? No. That's what I got work for. Alright, let's go check this place out, and then we will teleport back to our ship. And go check out that house way over there. And maybe... Ah! Bugs are annoying. Yep, let's use that. It was a big fight. Open up this. We've got a cubic gift card, a tier 6 jetpack and backpack, and some ores. This is why I like coming to these things. I can completely deck out my guy in new gear if I need to. Although all my gear at the moment is looking pretty good. Ship critically damaged. Yeah, no kidding. We don't want to go that way. Too many towers. We'll go over here and visit this guy. And there's a couple of abandoned structures out in the desert that I see. Fly right down here. Hop out. Land on his roof. Oh my. 4 steel chests up here? Really? Okay. A gift card. A stun stick that I don't care about. 13 X matter cells, 15 gamma matter, and some ores. So, see what I mean? These higher level systems are fantastic. Get all the stuff you need to make things. Nothing in that one, really. Huh. Okay. Disappointing, but whatever. Got a bunch of stuff in the other ones. So he's got a basic refinery here. Here. There you go. Took care of it for you. It's all good. Alright, let's go back here. Ooh, 2 of them right there. Let's go this way. East is always a good direction. The majority of the buildings are going to be around the equator of the planet. So, if you go to the middle of the map and you go east and west, you will find the majority of these buildings. Hi. Annoying little creature. Starting to run out of these things, but we're getting some really good resources. No, not that way. That way. Okay, we're going to go to that building, and then we're going to go hit another one, and... yeah. I would prefer if a lot of these buildings had steel crates in them instead of the titanium. Like this. Steel chest? Awesome. Tier 6s? Okay. Because the steel chest, you don't need a key to open it. Whereas the titaniums, the majority of the titanium chests, you need a key to open those things. Well, that's just kind of a pain. That looked like a... I booped him in the nose. And he fell apart. Okay, could not handle the boop. Alright. Oh, look, a giant paint gun. That's okay. I collect these things. And I collect them for a reason, because we throw them into the recycler, and we get energy capsules to power our refineries. It's the only reason I collect any of that stuff. I like going to the lower end systems and collecting just a bunch of stuff, although the high end systems are pretty good too. Ooh, 510, 255. Not bad. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. Let's go visit this one over here. So, for quite a while now, I've had an issue with my Stream Deck there. There was an update to OBS, and they forgot to update... Whoops. Forgot to update their software for Stream Deck, and so Stream Deck just kind of stopped working for a while. Oh, a titanium. Really? Using up all my keys here. 6 and 6. Yeah. That's okay. I keep some of those in reserve in a chest back at my base, just in case. What is that? The little house infected. Okay. Never mind. A little infected house up in the mountains. Let's go down here. We got an outpost over there. I would stop in and say hi, but, you know, that's how the pirates are. Hey. Quit shooting at me. It's not worth it. My ship's already broken. Alright, so a lot of the time, I fly into these things and I can look down and see what type of chest is down here. Sometimes I can't. But, you know. Alright. Pilot. Let's go to this place. We might have to take care of our little friend there. Hello? Oh yes, we're gonna have to take care of you. Yeah. Ah, he's running away. Okay, never mind. Ooh, health pack 5. Nice. Okay. You came back. Not your best move, bud. I am not the guy you want to mess with. I'm packing tier 7 weapons, tier 6. I am not afraid to use them. So, I would go down in the mines, but there's darkness all over the place. There are pirates down there. Not scared of the pirates. Don't like the darkness. But, hey, there's a pirate down there. Okay, there was one of those creatures right there. I landed right on its head. Let's switch over to this gun. Actually, let's go to our snipper rifle here. Turn on our light. I don't see anybody. Ah, there's one. It's okay. He didn't feel a thing. Oh. Look at the ores in this place. Oh, we're gonna have fun in here. Hell yeah. Let's drop down to here. Cap him in the knees. Nobody over here. There was a guy down there. I got him. Not seeing anybody over there. Not seeing anybody there. And I'm not hearing anybody. So. Yeah. Okay, we'll grab his stuff. Grab this. Okay, we got a fair bit of this stuff down here. Wow. So, one nice thing. I'll turn off my flashlight. The scanner I've got has got really good range on it. And I can find stuff. Ooh, we've got quartz. Nice. Okay. Let's go take a little run over here and switch over to here. Nobody standing over there. Ah, there's a guy there. Hi. Booped him in the nose. All right. Okay, that is a glowing cobalt. What do you mean my inventory's full? Oh, yeah. My inventory's full. Oops. Okie dokie. What's in there? 16 quantum processors, 7 X matter cells. Oh. Okay. We need to go back to the ship. I need to drop off some stuff. Apparently. Okay, those are all bars. Yeah, 491 glass sheets in there. We've got some mods in here. Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 4. Okay. Let's drop the ores in here. Because why not? Alright. That is all the ores. Cool. Sort this mess out a bit. So I've got 5 quantum processors there. There's another 16 in that chest down there. That's fantastic. Let's drop all of these matter cells. A carapace. Sure. Need the wiring. Glowing gold. Yes. Okay, we can destroy all the stone and the dirt. We don't need that. I'm actually going to hold on to those hull blocks because why not? Throw that in there. Dark dust. I've got more junk on me that I know what to do with. Sort this. Okay. Oh, hang on. Go back to here. Right. Forgot about them. Alright. And now let's go over to this one. And we're just going to transfer over a whole bunch of weapons that I don't need in my hands. So, yeah, that too. These things. Backpacks, jetpacks, and suits. I cannot double click on those to transfer them over because all it does is just swaps out what I'm currently wearing with that. Let's put that in there. Alright. Sort that out. There we go. It's all looking good. Beautiful. Let's go back to the mine for a minute. Now that we've got some room, we can go back here. Alright. Copper! Okay, one of those. that. Yeah, we'll grab you too, sure. Nope, haven't really missed anything there. Yeah, not gonna bother with that one. Too far away. And we will grab everything here, because good stuff. Let's just quickly scan this. Ooh, nice deposit there, nice deposit here. This deposit is very close. Okay. Alright, ooh, okay. And there was more of it down here, right? Ooh, big one down there. We got a block right there. What is that one? Kinda wondering. Ah, aluminum. Okay. Sure. Why not? I would say we got this one. That was a lot. There's some over there. Wow, really took the long way down, didn't we? We're just like all over the place down there. Okay, get back up on here. There wasn't anything in that level that we needed. Was there? No, not really. Let's just quickly jump up here anyway. Yep. Okay, back to the ship. That was fun. Don't feel like taking on one of those. So, a main pirate base, it's doable. It's not fun, but it's doable. Ow. Alright. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of that stuff. So, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need and don't want. So, yeah. We need to get rid of some stuff. So, we're going to do that. So, I have no workstations on this ship, which is unfortunate, but I have a building station down in my base, but I've got a building station in another ship, and what we're going to do is go over to QB and ask for another one. And there we go. He's given it to me. So yeah, you can just ask QB for another crafting bench, and he has no problem giving you one. And I do not have the stuff to upgrade him, apparently. Wood. Yes. I haven't seen any trees on this planet yet. Unfortunate, but, oh, wait. Oop, that's dirt. That's stone. Never mind. Okie dokie. I can make a refinery to put on this ship. I need the advanced... Yeah, I need the advanced one in order to... make myself a recycler. Okay. Oh, yeah. Very corrupted up here. Okay. Let's hop out right here. Oh, very corrupted. Alright. Alright, got a couple of wood out of that. Let's uncorrupt this tree a bit. And then gather the wood from this one. We'll gather what we can from it. Cool. Alright. Yeah, the leaves I'm not so worried about. Mainly it's the wood. Okay, we got 16 wood. Cool. Let's go back up here. We shall embark. Go over here and upgrade this thing. Only needed 4 pieces, but hey, whatever. Now we've got that, and now we can go to appliances, and we can make ourselves a recycler. I need clay. Of course I need clay. So we need to make a refiner first. And then we need to place the refiner. Let's go throw the refiner right there. And then we're going to throw some dirt into it. And where did I put them? I know I've got them. 28 of them. Sure. 28's cool. Just means I can do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we're going to refine some dirt, make some clay, and be able to make ourselves a recycler and empty out some of the junk that we've got. Ooh. There's a question. Parts. Capacitors and transistors? What do I need? Yes. 23 of those, and apparently 19 of those. Ow. 23 capacitors. I can definitely make 100 of those. Let's do it. I've already maxed out my crafting at 30. It's not going to go anywhere. Transistors. Oh, wow. I can only make 11 of those. Why? I don't have enough radium. That's why. Okay. Crap. Do I have any radium? Got none on me. Not there. Ah, we have 23 of them over there. Cool. And now it's raining. Thank you. You work on the radium, please. Awesome. I can almost fix my ship. Look at that. Little portable campfire right in my ship. Cool. So, yeah. Little trips to other planets don't always work out as planned, but, yeah. They can be fun. Higher level planets, you will get higher level gear. And chances at glowing ores and all kinds of stuff like that. And yeah, the crafting benches. If you ever need more of those, just go ask QB for one. He'll give you mining tools, he'll give you crafting benches and weapons. They're all going to be the basic ones that you get at the beginning of the game, but you can upgrade all of them. Although the mining tool, yeah, you're better off just to go to a higher level planet and get them there. So yeah, I'm going to get my ship repaired, get some stuff built, and we're going to tour around this planet. Let's actually go to bed. It's nighttime on this planet, so it's probably not a good idea to go running around this planet at night. Lots of scary stuff out there. I can't be comfortable sleeping in that suit. Oops. Crouch down, get off the bed. Yeah, so we've got a tower there, there. They're just everywhere. There's one over there, one over there. Man. These guys have really infested this planet. How are we doing over here? 8 bars. Okay, so we need more. If we're going to make a whole bunch of transistors. But, we're at an hour and a quarter now. So, I think maybe I've had enough fun for one day. There is stuff I need to do. So yesterday wasn't a total bust, building that base. I made a beef stew, and got a few things done around here. And there's still a couple more things around here that I want to get done today. There is something I want to try and print out on the 3D printer over there. And yeah, I need to do some other things. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I will get my ship fixed here. We'll tour around. Excuse me. Tour around this planet. Ooh. There is an ancient weapon down here. So we will be able to purify this planet. That's awesome. Can't remember exactly what I need to purify the planet, but I've purified 2 of them. Something that they don't tell you in the game is the purifiers. Once you purify a planet, a great big marble statue appears right by the purifier, somewhere in the general vicinity of it. And little tribute to you purifying the planet. But at the back of the statue, there will be a chest on the ground. And once per hour, there will be 1,000 qubits in there that you can go and collect. So the more planets you purify, the more money you make per hour. I've already purified 2. I could purify this one, and then, once an hour, go to those 3 planets. It will give you a notification. Sometimes. Usually it pops up in here somewhere and tells you that, hey, there's a reward available on this planet. And then you can just go to that planet, go to the backside of the statue, collect your 1,000 qubits. And yeah, that's one great little way to make money. So, I'm going to head out, get some real stuff done around here, and probably see you back here Wednesday. So until then, catch you later.